Hi, welcome back. I'm here with another tool haul video, and this one is coming from an auction. And I got all of these all in one auction, and I want them for $32.80. So we're gonna start with these, move on to these, and then maybe we'll go to this box and go to this box because I think this one's gonna have some pretty interesting stuff on it. We have some interesting stuff in here too, but I think there's going to be some pretty cool stuff in there. So let's get started. I'll bring you in on each one of these individually here, and let's get into it. Alright, so we have these two little boxes, and I know there were a lot of tools in this auction that were machinist tools, so these two would probably go with all the machinist tool stuff. And I don't really collect that. It's just not my thing. I'm not a machinist. That's just way too involved for me, too much money, whatever. So if you're a machinist and you're into this stuff, a lot of this is CNC stuff, lathe stuff, I believe. Again, correct me on my terminology when I'm going through this stuff, because I'm going to say some wrong stuff here, and someone's probably not going to like it. But whatever. I don't know too much about this stuff. So basically, I mean, we have some roll pins in here, some springs. There's a lot of tool steel in here, a lot of weird bits. There's some set screws, some pipe plugs. There's some, oh, these are some little Allens. These are kind of cool. What do we got here? MFCO, made in USA. So MFCO, anybody know what that is? I don't. MFCO, made in the USA, .050. And these are little Allen wrenches. I don't know if you can see that. There's a couple of them in here. Let me grab these out of here. I didn't see these at all in the picture. So this is kind of a nice little surprise. That's a 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch, it looks like. Some Allens, various different sizes. How many do we have in here? How many more? There's a bunch hiding back here. Man, wow. I got one more. That one's busted off, it looks like. Oh, there's two more hiding back there. They're down in there. Oh, come on. All right, so looks like these are all the same thing. I mean, I'm gonna hang on to that. That's cool. All right, bunch of little 1/4 inch drive, little Allen hex sockets. Those are pretty cool. And then there's a 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch adapter. Yeah, interesting. I'll have to do some research on those, or if anybody knows, MFCO. Some Allens in there. Cool. All right. A little Zerk fitting thing, but you know, the rest of this stuff looks like it's, you know, tools for a lathe or a CNC machine. Maybe some collets in here. There's some studs in here. Here we go. Here's a bit. But yeah, just various bits, and I don't know much about these. Weld-on. You know about weld-on? 1/4 inch. You know, some sort of milling bit. So, got a bunch of little odds and ends. I don't know how much any of this stuff is worth. Again, I don't really know what any of it is. So, if any of you guys know, is this worth something to somebody? I don't know. I'm sure somebody would enjoy it, but I'm keeping those. This stuff I have no real use for. Maybe I'll save some of these screws and set screws, some of these springs, some of these roll pins, whatever. Enough of that. Weird stuff. We'll put that over there. Let's take a look at this next one here. Looks like we have, I think these are lathe bits. You know, we had a brake lathe, brake rotor lathe for turning rotors and stuff, and I think they use bits similar to this, so I would imagine these are for turning. Bunch of different various size little bits, and I don't know, they don't look like they're used, but weird odds and ends in here. Little ends to some milling stuff. So whatever. If anyone knows what any of this stuff is, if you want it, I don't want it. I don't even know if it's good anymore. You know, there's such precision stuff here that, I mean, it's probably use it once and you're done. Little square cutting edge on there somewhere. I don't know. Don't ask me, but that's what I got in those two little things. So not too much value to me, but maybe somebody else could use this stuff. Might be worth something. I don't know. Is it worth 20 bucks? Whatever. Again, I only paid $32.80 for all of this stuff. So if this stuff is worth 30 bucks, then I guess I won. So let's move on to that stuff there. All right, this one should go pretty quick. I don't think there's much in either of these boxes. This one we got a bunch of drill bits in here, but I like the box. This is the Oxwall. Oxwall, that's a Japanese tool company, but old metal green box. You know, it's used, but still functioning, still works, in decent shape, not too rusted, but a lot of bits. Again, good box, cool little thing to have. Probably not worth much, but I'll hang on to those drill bits. You know, worth a little bit to me. We got a Benzomatic. That's a torch brand, propane torches, mini acetylene sets, I believe they make. It's all kinds of stuff, and I believe there's some like soldering stuff in here. We have a striker, a torch head, some attachments for the torch head. So cool. I don't do too much, you know, plumbing, soldering stuff. Soldering paste, sweat tight. We got a little roll of solder. What do we got here? 60-40. Cool. Some more soldering paste, some matches, some other tips. I don't know what these are. These look kind of like they were soldering tips, but these are really small, so I'm not sure. VTEWA /PT kit. And there's some numbers on here. I'll have to look those up. I don't know. Any of you guys know? What are these? They look like they screw onto there. You know, maybe a torch for heating, maybe for burning into wood, etching into wood. I don't know. I am confused. Looks like we have every piece except for these couple. This one's got a ball bearing on the end. What are we looking at here, folks? I can't get that out of there. Let me have the scorpion help me out here. There we go. All right, get down there, little guy. Oh, come on. All right. Yeah, this is strange. What is that? That's a ball bearing, it appears, on the end of that. And this end has some threads, screws onto something. What in the world am I dealing with here? I mean, am I right? Is this some sort of torch burning something, heated up and burn stuff into wood, doing some engraving stuff maybe? Is this for a little stylus that vibrates? I don't know. These are all flat in different lengths. I don't know. I'm stumped. Somebody tell me, please. But that's interesting. I kind of like that. Little box is all right. It's missing the handle. I suppose I could make one. But, you know, nothing really too exciting in there other than that. That you know, could turn out to be something that's worth something. But, again, don't know. Let me know. So, all right. Let's move on to the good stuff. All right. We got some 1/4-inch socket set. Let's see if that's what's really in here. Again, I did see one picture of this stuff, and I know of one ratchet that's in here. I could read the name on it. The rest of the stuff I couldn't really tell. I kind of guessed at some of the stuff at what it was, so let's take a look inside of here. First thing I saw was this Oxwall ratchet, and if you watch my other videos, you know I got an Oxwall kit in there. Let me grab it real quick. It's right here. Hold on. hold your horses. So like I said in the last video, sometimes you get something that goes with something that you got from somewhere else that, you know, doesn't necessarily go with anything, but it goes with something else you have. So I got this, and it had a Craftsman ratchet in there and a Craftsman breaker bar in there. So I took that Craftsman ratchet out of there because it doesn't belong with this set, because this is an Oxwall, and I would imagine that that ratchet goes with this little case that I just showed you. But I'm missing this, so let's see. It doesn't look like that ratchet's going to fit in there. Nope. It's not the right one, probably not the right year or whatever, but it's an Oxwall nonetheless. And there's a little breaker bar in here. And that looks like that's going to fit right in there. Look at that. I bet that goes with that kit. Either way, we'll set that aside. We'll go through here. It looks like I have some Oxwall sockets in here, so I might actually have a full set in here that could go in that metal box that I had, rather than putting it in that orange plastic one. So that's cool. I guess I should look to see. Yeah, that one says Japan on there, so that should be an Oxwall, and that should go with that. There's another one in here, and this looks fairly cheap. I mean, that's just got a roll pin holding that in there, and pretty rusty. I don't see an origin on there or a brand on there, so not sure. This probably doesn't go with that. That doesn't feel good at all, so whatever. What else do we have in here? This is kind of cool. Miller's Falls. So Miller's Falls, I know from woodworking tools, make bit braces and planes and other such items. But this is a little 1/4-inch ratchet, and it works both ways, and it has this little nub sticking out that you can turn by hand. And unfortunately, it's missing the little detent ball in there. I might have one laying around and I can smack back in there, and hopefully it stays in there. But I like that. I'm actually going to use that. I'm going to throw that in my toolbox at work. I like the little thing. The ratcheting mechanism feels a little, I mean, it's definitely not a fine tooth, that's for sure. Feels a little stiff, but it functions, so I like that. Cool little tool. I got a little flex little 1/4-inch thingy here. I don't know if I'm going to get a name off of that. I don't see any origin mark on it. It's got this white powder on it. Should I be worried? It's coming off of there. Yeah, I don't know about that. I should probably wash my hands, but I won't. Anyway, here we go. There's a mark on that. Taiwan 1/4-inch, with the Taiwan socket on it, 6mm. Nothing special. Different type of handle, so I can't say that this is from the same maker as it or belongs to the same set. We got a little wrench here. Looks like an Indestro. Has that Indestro cutout in it. 5/16, 11/32. Forged select steel. Yeah, it does say Indestro on there. P720. So again, I'll throw that in my double open end wrench pile. And I got a bunch of Indestros in there, so I'm getting up there to a full set of these little wrenches, so one day I'll get there, piece by piece. And what do we have here? Oh, this is a little 1/4-inch little adapter. Looks like that went in a screwdriver handle at some point. Maybe it's those quick screwdriver handles where you can put different bits in there. This could be a bit to one of those, so whatever. Throw that down there. And it looks like we got a bunch of sockets in here, so oh, how are we going to do this? Let's just grab a handful out of here and go through them, see what we have here. Alright, so first one, Taiwan 4.5mm, nothing special. USA, so we have 2 lines, USA, the size, and then 2 lines. So again, usually those 2 lines are associated with Craftsman. I think I said in another video that I thought it might be Thorson, but I think I'm wrong on that. I believe Stanley. did the two lines at some point as well. But again, correct me if I'm wrong. But this could also be Craftsman because they did the two lines too. So not sure at all what that is. 1/4-inch drive. We'll set that in a separate pile. These, I have a bunch of these. I can't read anything on there. There might be something there. I'd have to clean them up. But that's the hex drive. Looks like a 1/4-inch hex drive, and that's usually older stuff. But whatever, not something that I really collect. Looks like there might be an S right there. It's going to say something on there. So I'll clean those up and look at them, see what we have. There's another one of those. This says Japan. I think this is an Oxwall, so that probably goes with the set. Looks like there's a bunch of those in there. This is a Japan. I'll put that up there with that one. Taiwan, 730 seconds. Taiwan, 930 seconds. Has DJ on it. Another Taiwan. Looks like that one says DJ too. Taiwan. All right, let's get another handful here. Japan. Taiwan. Another Oxwall, probably Japan. Another one of those knurled 1/4-inch drive or 1/4-inch hex. 3/8 Japan. 1/2-inch Japan. That looks like that. Another Oxwall to go to that set. Alrighty. Another Oxwall. Another Taiwan. Taiwan or Japan. That looks like another Oxwall. Put that with that set. Another one of those USAs with the lines on it. Taiwan. Oxwall. Another foreign. Taiwan. Oh, let's get through these here. Japan. So it looks like we're going to have pretty close to a full set of these 1/4-inchers. Got a Japan, that's a double square, 1/4-inch. Another one of those USA sockets. We have an adapter that says DJ on it, 3/8 to 1/4-inch. Another Taiwan socket. Let's see. Alright, 5/16, Taiwan, Taiwan. We got an Oxwall here, and that's a 12-pointer. We'll stick that up there. The rest of these are 6ers. Taiwan, Taiwan, Japan, Japan, Taiwan, Taiwan, and an Oxwall. Another, is that a 12-pointer? Nope, that's double square. So we got a double square there and double square there. So we have 2 double squares. And it looks like we have a full set here. So that's cool. The Oxwall, that'll probably go with this and this. And I can put these 2 in there. And that'll go, I'll get those drill bits out of that, out of this little box here. And stick those sockets in here. And I bet you pretty close to what would come in here. And probably some more stuff that goes in there. Probably missing the bar, the little T-bar that goes in here. But that's that. Let's take a look at what I have in this other box, and I think it's going to be exciting. All right, let's take a look inside this gold box. And it's a little beat up, a little banged up. Looks like it was repainted. That gold is different on there, but oh well. All right, let's take a look what we have here. I'm just going to dig right into this, and I'm going to grab the one thing that I saw in there, I guess, right away. We'll get the excitement over with. If you see it, I doubt you can in there, but we have a really old Craftsman socket here. 11/16. That's the 11-16 Craftsman BE. So that's a fairly early socket. Probably pre-war there. Awesome. 1/2-inch drive, 12-point. I saw that and was like, all right, cool. There's probably some good stuff in here. So let's see if I was right. I couldn't really identify anything else. I thought I saw some Indestro or Proto sockets in here, but I couldn't confirm it from the picture. Couldn't really see in here. So let's grab this stuff out. Let's start with the speed wrench. I saw the double lines, and it's usually Proto or Indestro, and it is Indestro. So we have an Indestro Select 6285. And I found out that these speed wrenches don't really go for too much. I have a couple of Proto ones, some Craftsman ones. I do have an older Craftsman V1, but you know, again, this isn't really something that many people use today. I don't know, do you use one of these? I just think they're kind of out of style. I just like the look of this knob on here. I like this thing, but whatever. I digress. Let's get moving. We got a Stanley 10-49 something 9 utility knife. It's got the little reaper in there. It's got the blade pop out holder there. So whatever, you always lose these things. Good to have around. Let's get with these wire cutters here. Oh man, these are interesting. Let's see what we have here. Can I get you in on there? So, General Rockford, Illinois. General Cement. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, these grips on here are interesting. They are very, very weird. I wish I could explain to you what they feel like. They're like a really hard plastic. Very interesting. I'll have to do some research on these. Again, looks like some wire strippers and crimpers, and made in Rockford, Illinois, USA. So yeah, those are interesting. We'll see what it says about those when I look them up. Whatever, hardware, we got some hardware in here, washers, got some little staples. What else do we have in here? There's a weird ratchet hiding back here. You probably can't see it, but I want to look at that. But let's get to some other stuff in here. Let's see what some of these sockets are. Got a Taiwan 13/16 deep 12.3/8 drive. So we'll put the Taiwan stuff over there. Yeah, we got an Indestro Select. So I'm going to guess that we have a 3/8 drive, hopefully a full set in here that goes with this speed wrench. So we'll start over here, I guess, with it. We got some deep sockets in here too that might be Indestro. Some more staples. Another Indestro 11/16 12 point. 11/16 Taiwan probably goes with that set. Another 5/8 Taiwan 12 point deep. We got stamp DJ, nothing else on there. Looks like a 5/8 spark plug socket, missing the rubber. Got a Taiwan 3/4 12 point, goes with that set. Got a Japan 13/16 spark plug socket with the rubber. Get up there. Alright, we got an Indestro 3/8 drive 6243 Indestro Select 1/2 inch deep well 12 point socket. So we'll stick that with that set there. Little extension 6230 Indestro. So again, hopefully we have a full set here. Go with the speed wrench. Nuts and bolts. We got some leg bolts, some carriage bolts. Got a selection of them here. Alright. What is this? Oh, that is cool. Alright. We have an 11/16 deep well socket, and that is a New Britain, USA. Chromed out NBD22. So I'm not sure what era that would be from, but I don't have any New Britain sockets. I have that New Britain little breaker bar wrench. If you saw my other videos, if you haven't seen the other videos, go check them out. You know, and if you like them, click that like button down there, thumbs up, you know, and subscribe. That'd be great. I'd appreciate it. So that's cool. A little dinged up, a little rusted up, but a New Britain socket nonetheless. We'll add that to the collection. 11/16. Huh. Wonder if there'll be any more of those in here. Taiwan 3/4. Okay, we got just a little spacer here. Just appears to be about 3/4 of an inch. The hole in it. Maybe it went with some of that lathe stuff or CNC stuff. Who knows? Craftsman V socket. All right. 15 millimeter. So 15 millimeter, 12 point. Craftsman V. And that's probably going to be a really, really early metric socket. Probably some of the first, if I'm not mistaken. It's is the flat top A, so it's a V, the single line, 44306. So cool. I will take that. It doesn't look used a lot, so cool. Let's move on. 11/16 Japan DJ, nothing special. Got an Indestro 3/8, 6-point, 3/8 drive. That is nice. Add that to the Indestro pile. Got a Taiwan 3/8, 6-point deep. Indestro 7/16, 12-point, 3/8 drive, 6214. Add that to that one. And Taiwan 13 millimeter, 12-point, 3/8 drive. Taiwan 7/16, 6-point deep, 3/8 drive. 3/8 drive, Taiwan 3/8, 12-point. And we have an adapter from 1/2 inch to 3/8, and that is an Indestro 492, Indestro Super. Stick that with that. 1/2 inch Taiwan, stamp DJ. I'm going to guess this guy's name was DJ. That socket is destroyed. It is not good. Yeah, I'm going to even say it. See it in there, but we'll put that in the scrap right away. We will remove that from use. Indestro 5/8. I'm not even on the camera anymore here. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Sorry, guys. 5/8 deep, 3/8 drive, 12-point. And Japan 7/16, nothing special. Another Taiwan. We got a bit, looks like for a nut driver bit, 3/8 Japan. And yep, I see a handle in there. Finally, I get a handle. You know, I have so many of these bits, screwdriver bits, nut driver bits, whatever, and none of them have the handle with them. And now I finally have a handle. Hopefully they all fit in there, but whatever, you know, just a quick, cheap little toolkit. Swap out, you know, Phillips screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, nut driver stuff, blah, 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 whatever. I'm going to get down to there a little later. Let's finish up with these sockets. Alright, Taiwan 9/16. Indestro 5/8, 3/8 drive, 6220, 12-point. That will go with that. Another 12-point Indestro 6224, 3/4. We'll get that right in there. Another Indestro, we got a 9/16, 3/8 drive, 12-point. Used but not abused. Another Indestro 6244, 9/16 deep, 12-point. So we're going to go right there. And ooh, we got a Craftsman barn, so probably a V, double line V, yep. 7/16, and if you watched my last video, I was missing the 7/16 V socket in there. And we got a 6-point, I believe that set was a 12-point, but whatever, cool. 6-point, 1/2 inch drive, shallow V Craftsman socket. Cool. And we got an Indestro 1/2 inch, 3/8 drive, 12-point. Go with that. looks like we're getting a pretty complete set here. 6226 Indestro 13/16 3/8 drive. And yep, am I going the right way? Yep, that's 7/8. Alright. And we got a Taiwan 19mm. So we got some metric stuff in here. 9/16 Taiwan. Got another Taiwan 14mm. Another Taiwan 12mm. Got an extension there. One more socket, I think. Taiwan. Do we have any more sockets in there? Nope, we don't. Alright, so we're done with the sockets. Let's just take a look at these really quick here. A bunch of that, a couple Craftsman. Only 3 deep Indestro, but we got a 7/8. We got a 13/16. Got a 3/4. Got an 11/16. We have a 5/8. We have a 9/16. We have a 9/16. And we have a 1/2 inch. So we have a pretty good set going here of these Indestro 3/8 drives. So I'm happy with that. Let's take a look at these extensions. A couple more extensions in here. No name on there. Nothing. We got a really long daddy one here that I didn't see in the pictures. And oh, this is definitely a surprise and a keeper. Let's take a look at what we got here, everybody. We have a SnapOn. Look at that. SnapOn TMX 140. Would you look at that? Hiding in the bottom of there. Awesome. And again, for everything that you're seeing in this video, paid $32.80. So that just made it, and that's a long one. That might be, a 16-incher. Let me get the tape measure. Let's see here. What do we got? 14-incher, 14-inch, 1/4-inch drive, SnapOn extension, and I bet you those aren't cheap. I don't see any date stamp on there. So I don't know with the TMX 140 if that's going to tell me what era this is from. Might be a newer, but I don't know why there wouldn't be a date stamp on there. But either way, I'm blabbing again. That is awesome. Cool. That just made it right there. And while we're on a roll, let's take a look at this cool ratchet. Alright, it's an Indestro. So this probably goes with that set, and this is just a very odd ratchet. This is cool. I thought it looked funny from the picture and figured it might be something unique, and it definitely is. I've never seen a ratchet like that. It has this collar over the pawl, and well, not over the pawl, but over the ratchet mechanism, and the pawl is just open here, and you just flip the pawl over, and that's how you adjust it. No lever or anything. That is cool. Indestro Super 6270. I'm gonna hang on to that. I like that, but if I hang on to that, that means I gotta hang on to that and these, because they kind of go together, right? I don't know. I'm trying to justify my problem here, with tools, but yeah, cool. That is awesome. That and that SnapOn, I guess. I'm really liking that. I don't know if those are rare, if they're worth anything or not. They might not be worth anything, but it's still cool nonetheless. All right, we got another cool little ratchet thing back here. Let me clear out some of this other garbage here, and we'll save that for last. Oh, I don't know if that says Nicholson or not. File. Just another file. We got some Allen wrenches in here. We have a crescent wrench, great neck crescent wrench, Korea. So whatever, it's a crescent wrench. We have some Allens. See if there's any name on these. I got nothing. I got sizes. That's it, and they're on this little springy dingy thingy. Got some Clevis pins in there. I got another file here that looks like it's got just the handle broken on it. Nothing special. Spark plugs, some nuts and bolts, some Allens, another spark plug, garage door opener, little clip. I don't know what that is. I don't care. Alright, let's take a look at this. And it's an Indestro, so cool. Little Indestro, little ratcheting, 1/4 inch, 5/16. That's pretty cool. If it works, that ratchet does. 1/4 inch work. Ooh. Oh, come on. Can you hear that? Oh, man. It's bad. Why don't I? Let's see here. That's a 1/4 inch. What do we got here? Oh, I thought I'd pick up the one right away. 1/4 inch. All right, let's get it in there. Let's see here if we can. All right, it feels pretty rough. I may be able to shoot something in there and free it up, but feels pretty rough. But that's cool. Little ratcheting box wrench 07010. I don't have any of those. I've never held one of these until now, so that's neat, I guess. Cool little tool to have. Awesome. All right, well, we're gonna wrap it up with that one there. What do you think? $32.80? I think I did pretty good. I would have to say so. And I got some nuts and bolts and some weird stuff. You know, I'll have to look at these pliers, and I'll have to see about the Snap-on, what year it is. But either way, I don't really care what year it is. It's a Snap-on, and I think this alone is definitely worth $32.80. So, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, if you haven't, click that thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.